here we go on another adventure again. We're going to be picking up the plane, the fuselage, on a flatbed, not flatbed, but an open trailer, and getting it to its new location. The wings I've already taken care of. They are in my enclosed trailer, and they will be stored there for a little bit because I don't need to do anything with the wings right now. There's nothing really I can do. All the work right now is being done on the fuselage. So we're gonna go get the fuselage, get it moved. The canard and the canopy are still up at the hangar. So after I get the fuselage done, I need to go and get my enclosed trailer and get the canopy and canard in there, which that's gonna take a little bit of special work, but it's going to be a little bit of a project. Not too bad though. Anyways, I am on my way to get my friend's trailer, who he has graciously let me borrow for the day, and head out to the hangar. But first, I got to go up to the gas station and get some breakfast. They have some amazing breakfast pizzas up there, and I'm hoping they have one that I can get. So I'm going to do that, get the trailer, get back up to the airport, and start getting it loaded. So here we go. This is going to be a full day. I don't know how instructional this is going to be. I'm going to show what I'm doing, but it's so horribly cold out today. It is 14 degrees, and it's not going to get much warmer today. So I am clearly bundled up. And when it gets cold like this, I try to have fun. So hopefully this will be a fun video and educational for you guys. So here we go. All right, once I got here, things moved slowly, and then they moved pretty quickly. The door locks were frozen because it's a brisk 14 degrees here. I do already have the plane loaded and tied down, so I didn't get to video that, but I'm going to show you how I did it and how I have it strapped down. There we go. All right. So I just have a pull strap up here going through here. That's just pulling forward tension. I'm happy with that. This strap, while not entirely required, it makes me feel good. So I'm going to keep that one there. And I'm only going 10 miles, so I'm not too concerned about it. This one here is the big worry, is the canard. I got it sitting on a piece of foam. I've got a seat cushion that it's sitting on in the center, and I got on a piece of foam in the back. It is not tied down because I don't have tie downs low enough to tie that down with. So it is what it is. That's how it's going to go. Engine's on a pallet. It's got a strap across the top. It's going to work. I've hauled engines like that before. The one I'm not really happy with, but it's going to work, is how these straps are done. I would have preferred to go down by the wheels, but again, I don't have any ties. I have no place to mount the ratchet straps to. So that's how that's going to work. And yeah, I'm getting out of here. I've got everything out of, all of my stuff is gone. So we're going to fire up and get out of here. My dad ended up coming up and helped me out. The rest of the stuff is in his car. And yep, here we go. All right, this is going to be a quick one. I'm going through the videos as I'm editing them, all the clips that I took yesterday, which wasn't many because it was really cold. And I got to my last clip, which I recorded twice, and I don't like either one of them. So I'm re-recording it. It is really cold. It was 14 degrees yesterday. It is 1 below today. So this is going to be fast. Going through the videos, a couple of things that I wanted to hit on that I didn't is the straps that went around the landing gear. I had no damage from them. Everything looked really good. There's not a mark on them. The entire trip here, I had no problems. My dad was following me in his car. I had taken I had half the cowl. The bottom half of the cowl was in the back of the truck with me. It was in the back seat with me. I obviously had the fuselage, I had the canard, and I had the engine. The canopy, the prop, all my extra engine parts, everything I have already taken off of the engine, and the upper half of the cowling were in the back of the car my dad was driving, which was the Nissan Cube. So, but everything was in there. Between the two vehicles, we had everything. It made it really nice because I didn't have to make a second trip to the airport yesterday. I was expecting to put the canard and the canopy in my enclosed trailer, but after we got looking around the garage here, everything fits in here just fine. We're not going to have a problem. I've got some shelf space up here currently occupied, but we're going to reorganize some things so the canopy can go up there. The engine is sitting on my mechanics creeper that's under the plane right now. That's going to be going up for sale here soon. I've got the prop in here. Both cowl halves are in here, and currently the canopy is sitting on the fuselage. So what I did want to show you, I remember in the clip where I showed how it had everything strapped down, the one that I really didn't like but I had to deal with was where I mounted, or where I had the straps wrapped around the landing gear. I'm going to turn the camera around. So those were strapped right around here. There's absolutely no damage to them, no marks or anything. I'm actually really happy with how that turned out. The landing gear door up there ended up staying down the whole way because I forgot to bring tape to tape it up with. So that was down the entire time, which isn't a problem. My dad was following me. He said it wasn't moving at all. The truck was blocking almost all the wind. There's a wall, about a foot tall wall on the front of the trailer. So it actually all ended up working out very, very well. There was one other thing I was going to say that I was going to talk about. Oh, yeah. The canard. I was not... Because of the way the trailer was, which it was a borrowed trailer, I didn't have any tie-down points on the floor of the trailer that were suitable for tying down the canard. But there was, like I said, there's a foot and a half tall wall around the sides and the front of the trailer. So it was protected from the wind. The floor was all wood. It wasn't one of those open grate type floors. So there's no wind coming through. I had each end of the canard on a piece of foam, and I had a seat pad that was actually, I found it in the back seat in the fuselage. I just put that under there because I had the canard upside down, so the little bulge in it that meets up with the front of the fuselage, that was sticking down, so I had that protected by that pad. So real quick, I'll show you how I've got everything set up in here. So the canopy is obviously still on the plane. The canopy is going to end up going up on that shelf. That shelf is actually pretty deep and pretty long, and it's tall enough to fit the canopy. Like I said, the engine is sitting on my mechanics creeper, so that way I can get it in and out really easily, and it can be really easily moved. And we have this little shelf thing up there for holding extra wood and stuff. The only thing that's up there are those 3 panels of wood, which make a really good surface for holding the canard. So it's nice and safe up there. Canopy will be nice and safe up there. And I've got, this is all the extra carpet that I had from doing what I did in the trailer, which I am going to show what I did. I just don't have the trailer here. And then I've got a piece of foam up there, a I need to get it back up, but it protects the leading edge from that shelf. Everything is kind of close over here, but it's close so we have room over here to walk up and get in the house. So it actually, when we were cleaning up last weekend, the weekend before, getting ready for this, we thought that this was going to take up more room than it did, but it ended up not. It actually works out really, really well. So once it warms up, this project will start moving forward again. So that's kind of where I'm at with this one. This project is going to be on hold for a little bit. I have my private pilot's license I need to finish up, and I have some parts on order for this. The next couple of big things I need to do, aside from the brakes, all requires fiberglass work, epoxy, and it's -1 out here right now. I'm not doing epoxy in -1, so it needs to warm up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start making a list of projects that I want to get done next, and I'm going to start ordering the appropriate parts for those projects. So once it warms up, because God knows how it goes here in the Midwest, February, March, we're going to have a week or a weekend that's going to be 70-degree weather, and I can actually do some fiberglass stuff. So I'm basically just going to have a whole list of projects. Once it warms up, I can start knocking projects out. I'm going to be doing videos. This video, I looked over the footage that I have. I didn't get as much footage as I wanted because it's cold and we were moving fast. And the drilling project the video for that wasn't the best. So I'm going to post it. I'm probably going to get some negative comments for it, but it is what it is. I can't go back, and I'm not going to go back and re-drill those, buy more extrusions just so I can do that. So anyways, I'm going to stop this one here. I want to go inside and get by the fire, and see you guys in the next one.